welcome to our week in books. I had our Scholastic book fair at my middle school LMC, which stands for Libby Media Center. For those who don't know what that stands for, it's my school library at the middle school at one of the libraries that I run as a school librarian. I have 3 of them. I know, it's insane. It's okay. And here are the things that I got from it. I usually get tons and tons of things. I did not get tons and tons of things. I got a few things. I got a replacement, The Whisper. Why? Because I gave away my Whisper and my Roar for a giveaway because I did, and they're fabulous, and they're my favorite books, and they were just paperbacks, and I thought maybe I'll get them in a hardcover sometime. I haven't, but when I saw this for $1, yes, that's $1, I thought, are you kidding me? I'm getting this. So if you haven't read The Roar is the first book, The Whisper is the second book, that's the whole series, by Emma Clayton. I highly recommend them for middle school or high school. They're fabulous, futuristic, dystopian worlds where children, basically, are the heroes. Love them. Empowering, fabulous books. Sorry, my computer keeps moving. I keep bumping it. And then I also grabbed That Time I Joined the Circus by J.J. Howard. I didn't know this book wasn't out yet until everybody kept saying that they were just getting it, and I already had it since way before Easter because my book fair happened way before Easter, and I didn't realize that people didn't have this yet. So it's another one from Scholastic, obviously, since it was a Scholastic book fair. Lexi Ryan just ran away to join the circus, but not on purpose. That's what it says on the back, and I love the back. It says that basically she runs away to find her mom because she thinks that her mom's going to fix everything that's broken in her life, from what I'm reading, and that unfortunately her mom is not there at this circus where she's supposed to be, but she falls in love with this circus and stays there, and it's a teeny little thin thing, and so I thought, what the heck, this sounds awesome and totally different. I'm not a big contemporary reader, but this sounds awesome. I want to try it. And then I have been regretting over and over again that I'm at Donna Connor and I did not buy Skinny. And for those of you that do not know, I'm a rather heavy human being, and I'm not as heavy as I used to be, and anywhere near what I used to be, and I have struggled with that my whole entire life, and her story sounds a lot like my story. I, too, have a voice in my head all the time that sounds a lot like this girl's voice, and have had most of my life, and I struggle with that all the time. And I really want to read this, and I really want this book on my shelf, and so I bought Skinny, and it's a Scholastic book, and it sounds really great. I can't wait to read it. So that was Skinny by Donna Connor. And then I could not resist having a matching book to go with. There you go, Scarlet. There it is. Isn't it beautiful? By Marissa Meyer. And this one, I'm assuming that it has something to do with Scholastic. Scholastic must be the parent company. It says Fuel and Friends as its publisher on it. It is the second book in the Cinder is the first book. It's the Lunar Chronicles. So now, Lunar goes off and is searching for Scarlet is in the second book. So I can't wait to read this one. I'm not a huge Cinderella person, so I was not a huge fan of Cinder, but I'm really looking forward to Scarlet because I'm a huge fan of Little Red Riding Hood stories and twists on Little Red Riding Hood. So in all shapes and forms, I always have been. I've written papers on them my whole life, in college, at all levels. So I can't wait to read that one. And then, this was my impulse purchase from the book fair. Changeling. It is on my to-be-read list, but this was not something I was planning to purchase. But see, it's only $10. That's right, folks. $10 at the Scholastic Book Fair. It is by Philippa Gregory, Changeling. It is a Simon Pulse. So I thought that was interesting. Is Scholastic somehow a Simon company? Are they all one and the same? I don't know the answer to that. It is an $18.99 hardcover. So the fact that it's $10, I was like, hey, oh my gosh, didn't come out that long ago. So I'm in. And then I kind of went nutso on NetGalley, and we'll see how many of these stinkers I get through. I hope to get through a whole bunch of them in the near future. And let me open them. Here we go. Breathless by Bridget Kammerer. It's part of the Storm series. So I can't wait to read some more about those brothers because they're fabulous. And The Summer Prince by Alea Dawn Johnson, which is out now, but I still have it on here so I can read it. And Blaze by Jessica Shervington. I hope I get to this one. I literally have to read book 1 and 2 before I can read In Blaze. I own book 1 and 2 as an ebook already, so that's why I grabbed up In Blaze when I saw it on here, because I thought, you never know. I could get into that and read all 3 of them at once. What the hey? Spellbinding, I grabbed on NetGalley. It looked really great at the book fair, and it was out already, and it was still on NetGalley, so I was curious. It's by Maya Gold. It's a witchy one. It's, I think it has something to do with, if I remember correctly, the Salem witch trials. Let's see. The Girl with the Iron Touch is one that I am absolutely reading very, very soon because it's by my girl Katie Cross, and it's my absolute favorite series ever, which is the Steampunk Chronicles with my favorite kick-butt girl, Finley Jane, and her crew of kick-butt characters. So I'm absolutely reading that one. And then there was kind of a freebie that's just kind of out there. It doesn't have an end time to it, and that is Double Crossed, a Spies and Thieves story by Allie Carter. So I can't wait to read that one. I think it goes along with the, what's it called? It's up on my shelf there. I'm not going to think of it. It's her Spies series, her Thief series, and School Spirits, which seems like it's a spin-off series from Rachel Hawkins. It's a Hyperion Disney publisher. It is from, help me out here. I can't think. Rachel Hawkins did I'll put it below. I have The Sweetest Dark by Sheena Abe. Ooh, The Eternity Cure. I just got that from Julie Kagawa and Harlequin Teen. So, I didn't say all the publishers. There's a bunch of them. Source Books and Kensington Teen. And thank you everybody who said yes to all my requests. You guys rock. So, I just finished Orleans. If you haven't read Orleans by Sherry Smith, boy, I highly, highly recommend it. It is definitely a YA book. It's not a middle school book. Maybe 8th grade. It's a tough book. It's got a couple seriously horrific scenes in it. It's very real. It's a very real, if this world were to fall apart based on hurricanes taking out the golf course and society starts to fall apart based on that, and they cut off the golf, kind of thing, and society starts to fall apart. It's very real. It's not sugar-coated for us in any way, shape, or form. I really liked that. It was real. That somebody wasn't, feeding me crap. I really liked that. But, I was ready for that, and I was okay with that. The kids will like that at the high school. I already have passed my arc on to a friend, and she's almost done with it, and I have like several other people who want to read it, and it's a Junior Library Guild selection, so I know it's coming to my high school already, and I have several kids. I know I'm going to be handing it right into their hands because I know they're going to love it. I know I want to buy it for my shelf. The main character is one of the most fierce females in literature I've ever read. Most resilient, most fierce, most self-sacrificing humans I've ever read as a character. Wow. Wow. I've never read somebody like that before. Absolutely fabulous character. I'm absolutely going to go back and try to read her other book, even though it is not my thing. But I feel like after having read Orleans and loving it, I feel like I want to go back and try it. It's Fly Girl. It's a historical fiction. I think it's World War II, but I'm not, it's not, like I said, it's historical fiction isn't really my thing. But after having loved Orleans so much, I'll give it a try. We'll see. So, tell me what you got this week for books. Share it below. Link it up. I'll come comment. Have a great week. Can't wait to go show you what I get to do next week. Next week is my conference where I get to rub elbows with librarians from across the state and learn new stuff and learn about books and get to meet Robin Lefevre's on Sunday. I can't wait. So I'll gush about that next week. And Rachel's got a bunch of books on her Nook, so she's going to share that. So we'll see you back here then. Bye. Growing in the sunshine, soaking up the way of life. I was raised